The Malachite Jar by Smith Fletcher. Part 1. Misadventure or Murder? In a private sitting room of an old-fashioned country town hotel, a man sat at a writing desk, absent-mindedly drawing unmeaning scrawls on a blotting pad. On the table in the centre of the room lay the remains of a last course of a simple dinner. He himself had almost forgotten that he had eaten any dinner. In fact, he had left untouched most of what he had last taken on his plate. In the middle of a spoonful of apple tart, he had got up from his chair to walk up and down the room, thinking, speculating, racking his brain. Just as abstractedly, he had sat down at the desk to lay hand on a pen and began to scribble lines and curves. He went on scribbling lines and curves and circles and various hieroglyphics until an old waiter came in and laid the evening newspaper at his side. He started then and looked up, and the waiter glanced at the table. "You can clear away," said the absent-minded man. "I've finished." He remained where he was until the table had been cleared and he was once more alone. Then he turned his chair to the fire, put his slippered feet on the fender, and picked up the paper. It was a small 4-page sheet, printed at the country town 20 miles away, and it contained little news which had not already appeared in the morning journals. The man turned it over with listless indifference until his eye lighted on a paragraph headed, "The Flamstock Mystery." The indifference went out of his face then. He lifted the folded sheet nearer and read with eagerness. "The mystery attending the death of Mr. Septimus Walshaw, J.P. of Flamstock, remains still unsolved. That this much-respected townsman and magistrate died of poisoning there is no doubt. It is inconceivable that Mr. Walshaw took his own life. No one who was familiar with him could believe for a moment that a man of his cheery temperament, his optimistic character, and his interest in life could ever terminate a useful and fully occupied existence by suicide. Nor is there any evidence that Mr. Walshaw took poison by misadventure. There is a growing feeling in Flamstock that the deceased gentleman was, to put it in plain language, murdered. But although the services of a noted expert in criminal detection have been employed in this case, nothing, we understand, has so far transpired which is likely to lead to the detection of the cowardly and clever murderer."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?